It's ghetto, I wanna leave, can you beam me up? I'm out on the street by the corner store, you know, the one on 15th. Got a bright shirt on, so I'm easy to see. I've been down here stranded indefinitely. I can't reach my planet, but I need to leave. You should see these people, it's hard to believe how they treat each other. It's hard to conceive. Oh, Earth is ghetto, I wanna leave. Oh, Earth is ghetto, I wanna leave.
Hello guys, welcome back to the Always Asia podcast. I'm Asia Sanders. How you doing? I had to cut that my theme song out because that song was more fitting to the times. Earth is ghetto as fuck. Let's get out of here. Where would you go if you could go to another planet? I have never thought about that before I just asked that question, and I really want to answer that for myself. I think I would go to Uranus. And the reason why I would go to Uranus, not because I know anything about it, it's because in my play in the second grade, I played Uranus. And I really felt a connection with that planet. Not because I knew anything about that planet, it's just because that's who I was. And when you are an impeccable actress, you embody the role. And I mean, if you're not one, you probably won't understand how I'm feeling. You know, what is that called when actors take their role into the home? Freddie, do you know what that's called? Oh, yeah, I was going to ask my sister, but I guess she was sleeping. She said, what? Sorry. It's called, I don't know. But they said Denzel Washington does that. And they said someone else that was a really good actor. So I was like, maybe that's what it takes to be a good actor. And I guess that's what I am. But yeah, I would go to Uranus because, you know, that's who I am and that's where I belong. Moving on. The reason why I feel this way is because, wow, Capitol Hill, huh? That's what they decided to do. That's exactly what they decided to do. So, I mean, I'm sure we all know about what happened on the Capitol Hill. I believe by the time this episode drops, it would have been like 5 or 6 days. Wow. Wasn't that crazy? When I first heard about it, I was actually at work and I was with a customer, and another customer was talking about it, and she was like, this has to be set up. There's no way. And I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. And I go on my phone after I'm finished helping them, and I see white people crawling up walls. Yeah, correct, walls. I said walls. And apparently, I've never been to Capitol Hill. I mean, I'm sure you guys know that, but apparently you don't even have to climb the wall to get inside. So, you know, it was just something she wanted to do, and decided to fall. Wasn't successful at that. But I mean, there were a couple people on top. So we know why this was able to happen. Like, it's not a shocker how this was able to happen. White skin. Because if it was a bunch of black folks out there doing that, we know exactly how it would have been. They would have called, you know, the X-Men, the Avengers, and said, you know, get these niggas. And we know how, I feel like a lot of people are like really surprised at how this like turned out. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people were surprised like this was able to happen. And now we're like knowing, like, you know what I mean, because of technology, and there's no lies that could be told at this point, because of technology, and things are recorded. They were taking pictures. Their dumbasses were taking pictures. Now we know. Now people who are trying to deny that white privilege exists, now you get to like really see. So like at this point, you would be lying to yourself. But if you were listening to me, I suggest take every last one of their stimulus checks and donate it to Black and brown communities. I want every penny. Every last penny. It's crazy because I work in the public, right? And my job, how can I say this in a way where if any of my bosses were listening, I would not get fired. We assist very entitled people. I don't think I did that right. But anyways, we assist very, very, very entitled people. And I see this type of behavior pretty much every day. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I see grown ass people a lot of the times, you know, white, and act a mother blanking fool. So it wasn't anything to me. It wasn't anything that like really was like, whoa. Like I said, it was just like, they're acting fitting, I shall say. Very fitting. But unfortunately, when you are someone who is like wants to be like very connected, you know, to other people, you know, on social media and stuff like that, like you are constantly like intaking all of that energy of like violence and like hate and stuff like that. And I'm an empath, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, you're using like Twitter words. Like, no, my nigga, this is a word that describes me, and that has always described me. I remember when my dad first told me, he was like, you're an empath. I was like, what does that mean? And it's just someone who like takes in other people's emotions. And I really, really do that. Like, I feel in like, not, why was I going to say entitled? I feel like obligated to like help and like fix things. And I think that's what caused a lot of anxiety for me this past week. And guys, I was just like a change in my voice. I'm not going to start crying. But it's caused a lot of anxiety for me this week. It definitely has. I've really been struggling through like my mental health. Like I'm like you know, just like trying to put one foot forward. And I'm doing well, clearly, because I'm sitting right here and recording. A lot of the times when I would feel like this, I would just give up. This is my second time recording, actually, because I can't, like, my anxiety has gotten to the point where it's like it's crippling. Sometimes I can't speak. Like, I can't even find words. Like, it's not, because I stutter normally. That's just something that I do. I'm a very nervous person. But it's gotten to the point where like my voice can't physically come out of my mouth. And y'all know I like to talk. I have a big ass mouth. You know. So when that starts to happen, and that's never happened when like my anxiety is very high. But it now is. And so I booked a therapy appointment. I have therapy this Friday, and I'm going to get things squared away because it's gotten to the point where like my glass is full. It's completely full. And I'm not like, I'm like, what is it? What's wrong? Like, nothing specifically is wrong, though. Nothing is wrong. And I think that's usually when my anxiety gets the highest, is when, like, things are going well. And maybe, oh my God. See, this is why I do a podcast, period. Maybe it's like anxious waiting for something to go wrong because things are going right. 369, hair is fine. Shaka shaka. Wait, whoa, that's not even the song. That is not the song. I just did a remix live in action. But wow, I am so excited. I think that's what it is. But I don't know how to fix that. Like, you know, like how do you go from like a situation to where like it's like very, 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 very toxic, like just living toxic, like not even just like anything specific, just living a toxic life, to like living a healthier life and good things are happening because you're putting out good energy. Because I don't go around fucking with people. I don't. Y'all, I think I said this on a last episode. I don't go around fucking with people. I don't mess with people. I don't put out bad energy. I do not do that. And I try to check myself. I try to be as self-aware as possible. And I don't want to put any bad on anybody. Like, even when it's like, I don't talk behind people's back. I don't say bad. I try my hardest, actually, to not say bad things about people. I try to be as understanding as possible because I want people to be that way towards me. And I feel like that's what I'm getting more. Like, I'm getting a lot of people that are really good people, and I think and I know it's because I'm putting good out, so I'm not used to it. You know what I mean? And I'm waiting for something like bad to happen. It's like living on your toes, and it's just ugh. So wow, I can't believe I just figured out what's going on right now. That is crazy. Live, like I said, and action. Wow. My mouth is dry. How do I fix that? Wow, I grabbed my CarMax. I grabbed my CarMax because my mouth is dry. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. But yeah, I'm going back to therapy later this week. Today's Monday. This will drop Wednesday. I'm going on Friday. So I will let you guys know how it goes. Because first of all, I love therapy so much. It is so fun. And it's not, I just always want to be a better version of myself. And I like working on that. I like releasing. I don't like holding on shit. And I don't like feeling bad. I don't like feeling nasty. I like working things out. I like conversation. I like talking. Sometimes I'll ask my therapist a question, and it's kind of like, it's like, this is not the time. Like, this is free. You know what I mean? But I love it. And I remember when I first started going, I was going a lot, like very, very often. And I think I know it's because I really, really needed it that often. Then she goes, you don't need to go this often. I think you're good. You're getting it. Like something's clicking. Like, you don't need me as often. And that was cool because it shows you that the person's really trying to help you and not just like taking your money. You know what I mean? And she was like, girl, like, you don't need to be here as often. So she really didn't call me girl, but y'all can catch where I'm going, right? She was like, girl, like, you don't need to be here as often. You don't need me as often as you think. And I was just kind of like, wait, what? It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, okay, fly. Like, you can fly. Like, you're good. And she gave me that push. And so she said, you probably just come back every like 3 weeks. So then I started doing that. And then in 2020, I went like 2 or 3 times. And it's not that I didn't need it anymore. It's the fact that I was actually like practicing what she had been telling me to do in these moments. Like when a moment would come up, I'd be like, oh, this sounds very familiar. You can walk past And no, that was my sister. When a moment would come, I'm like, oh, this sounds very, very familiar. So let me like remember what she told me. And I was able to do that throughout the year last year. Of course, like feelings don't go away, like anxiety, depression, feeling low about yourself, it doesn't go away like 100%. But when those time comes, you know that you have the tools, you know, to practice something else instead of just like spiraling out of control, because that's what I would do. And like I'm not perfect in any type of way, but I try my hardest to be as self-aware as possible, and I think that's what therapy. I know that's what therapy has done for me. So I'm ready to go. Like, I'm really excited for my appointment. I'm excited what she's able to pull out of me that obviously I haven't been able to pull out of myself completely, because I just kind of, like I just said, like I kind of hit right there. But yeah, wow, this feels good. Wow, this feels great. Okay, I'm good. I'm okay, because I was almost freaking out. I was like, fuck this podcast, fuck YouTube, fuck this house, fuck everything that I fucking did. Like, I was about to be like so pissed because like, so I just like calmed down, you know what I mean? You know, I set the mood, lit some incense, and I'm good. I'm good now. What time is it? It is 3:12. So I'm gonna get out of here because I'm gonna do like a little photo shoot. I hope it really turns out well. I'm not too sure how it's actually gonna turn out. I don't know if I like my outfit anymore, but I'm gonna do a photo shoot, and yeah, I hope it turns out good. So like always, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. The episodes are gonna be really short. Until I'm able to find maybe like a co-host, please, 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 a co-host, or, you know, someone else to interview. I'll be moving in the next 2-3 months. My girlfriend is buying a house. Oh my God, congratulations. But, so we'll be moving into that, and we're going to set up like a studio area. So I'll be doing like more interviews and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. But until now that I'm like in this small place and like the coronavirus is kind of going berserk right now, we're just going to rock out like this until I'm able to have some more space. So yeah, like always, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode and have a good day. Bye-bye.